On the field now, your Sports Pass.
This is Doug Thompson, and welcome to Sports Pass. In this episode of Sports Pass, filed on September 27th, 2017, the Sports Pass team and I bring you the latest in the country's greatest high school football action from the eastern half of the country. Sports Pass is powered by ScoreStream, the free app where you can see real-time scores of your favorite local high school teams. You can also share photos, videos, and chat and cheer for your favorite teams. Our weekly roundup of the best high school football action from across the country is about to kick off.
Stretch it out and hydrate. The Sports Pass lineup is in, so let's get started.
Starting it off in the Northeast, where the Catholic schools in northern New Jersey delivered some great action this week. First up, St. Peter's Prep playing at Seton Hall Prep. The Pirates of Seton Hall, pretty good team this year, and they tried to hang tough with the Marauders of St. Peter's Prep, but the talent and depth of St. Peter's just too much. Linebacker and wide receiver Shane Simon scored 3 touchdowns. The Notre Dame commit looked like a man among boys out there, and you can see some of his big plays on ScoreStream. A great highlight of one of his touchdowns posted by a fan on ScoreStream. The final score here, 43-20. DePaul Catholic took down Bosco 42-17. DePaul looking like a force to be reckoned with this season. They've had some great players in the past, but their smaller size has hurt their ability to turn the corner. This may be their year. Senior linebacker and running back Vinny DePalma holding it down for the Spartans on both sides of the ball. He's committed to Boston College. DePalma got in on a safety and turned a 4th-and-1 carry into a long touchdown run, helping secure the Spartans' victory. Junior quarterback Taquan Roberson is a dual threat for the Spartans and is getting tons of recruiting attention. Roberson has already received a handful of offers, most notably Penn State. A decommit from a Spartan this week is big offensive lineman Chris Banks announced he was decommitting from Boston College. Banks saying he feels he made the verbal commitment to BC too early in his recruiting process. DePaul Catholic plays Hudson Catholic this week. Bosco looks to bounce back against Del Barton. Big battle in Paramus saw the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic take down the Paladins of Paramus Catholic 31-14. Strong play from junior running back, defensive back Josh McKenzie and QB Johnny Langan in the fourth quarter put the Crusaders over the top. Both teams face tough tests this weekend as Bergen has St. Joseph Regional and Paramus plays at St. Peter's Prep. A little further south, St. Joseph Prep of Philadelphia put up 28 points in the second half to propel them to victory over Archbishop Carroll 38-6. That's the Hawks' 18th straight victory as they continue to prove they are one of the best teams in southeastern PA. Archbishop would bounce back from their loss to St. Joseph's this week. The Vikings sticking it to Roman Catholic 38-6. Heading west on the PA Turnpike for a quick stop in the capital where the Harrisburg High Cougars found another victory, this time a 45-7 win over Central Dauphin. Further west now towards Pittsburgh, where one of the best teams in western Pennsylvania, Pine Richland, dropped Bethel Park 54-20. Keeping the ball moving west into Ohio now, where we had a great Cleveland-Cincinnati matchup. St. Ignatius traveled south to Cincinnati and snuck past Elder 30-28. A great performance by Ignatius kicker Matt Trickett, who had 3 field goals of more than 40 yards. Cleveland St. Ed's dropped Bucknell 36-0. An upset in Cincinnati, where Winton Woods took down LaSalle 18-15. Cincy's best team, St. Xavier, found victory over Archbishop Moeller. And it's halftime. We'll check out Georgia and Florida when we return.
While we take a quick breather to grab an orange slice, make sure to download the ScoreStream app to your mobile device. It's the best way to keep up with nationwide high school football and see videos uploaded by fans like yourself. Now back to Sports Pass, proud to be powered by the ScoreStream app.
Available now in the App Store.
The results were pretty much as expected in Georgia, with the top team staying on top. Cartersville found victory behind future Clemson Tiger QB Trevor Lawrence and running back Rico Fry, who refused to be tackled by just one defender. Fry getting some attention from smaller colleges, but still waiting for some offers from bigger programs. If he keeps playing like he did on Friday, they will start rolling in. Lowndes kept it rolling with a 55-0 win over Shiloh. Locust Grove over Hampton 43-17. Pretty cool touchdown pass posted to ScoreStream from that game. Valdosta got shut out in a 27-0 loss to Colquitt County. Brookwood smoked Belmar 63-6. The homecoming win was the program's 300th victory. Congratulations to the Bronco team and head coach Philip Jones. Brookwood running back Dante Black ran for 2 touchdowns and just got some great news. He's received another scholarship offer, this one from Columbia University. Grayson High School, located about halfway between Atlanta and Athens, having another great season. They are ranked number 4 in the High School Football America Top 100. And they crushed the International School of Broward 74-0. Some great matchups in Florida between some of the state's best teams last week. Huge game between Miami Central and IMG. James Cook and the Rockets had Miami Central out front early, but IMG pushed back with a block punt returned for a touchdown, and a long touchdown run by junior Trey Sanders gave IMG the edge in the second half, propelling them to a 24-15 victory. IMG held their number 2 ranking in the High School Football American Top 100, while Miami Central fell 3 spots to number 14. IMG plays another Top 100 team this week, Miami's Northwestern High. The Bulls will enter that game on the heels of a big win over Booker T. Washington. Northwestern QB Tutu Atwell made the difference in the game with 2 impressive touchdown runs. Video of those 2 great plays are posted on ScoreStream. There are actually more than 30 highlights posted on ScoreStream from that game. Jump on there and check out some great Florida football talent. Atwell verbally committed to Louisville in August, and while he is playing quarterback for the Bulls, when he gets to Louisville, most expect him to be a slot back and a kick returner. Certainly showed the quickness needed to excel in those roles at the next level, and that Bulls win over Booker T. Washington. The Bulls move up to number 44 in the High School Football America Top 100, while BTW is at number 74. BTW has Miami Edison this week. Recruiting nugget on Miami Central running back James Cook. He visited Georgia this weekend. Some think he'd follow in his brother Dalvin's footsteps and go to FSU, but James seems considering many top programs, or at least he's just enjoying the recruiting process. Miami Carroll rolled Dr. Crop High 54-0. Plantation's American Heritage dropped Chaminade Mandana 41-13. Cocoa on top of Vieira 24-17. Was Armwood over Jefferson 42-3. And finally, St. Thomas Aquinas on top of Stranahan Monday 44-0. That's a wrap for today's Sports Pass. Check back soon for more on the country's best high school football teams. And remember, if you'd like your team featured on Sports Pass, make sure you and your fellow fans are sharing scores and highlights on ScoreStream. Thanks for huddling up with us today. For Sports Pass, I'm Doug Thompson.
Sports Pass National Week in Review. Join us again next week for the podcast recapping the best in varsity athletics from across the country. Until then, seek victory. Find your Sports Pass.